Week 3 in North America started off with fan favorites Allegiance facing off against Toxic. Toxic has been struggling to find their form so far in Season 2, and this was not the match where they were going to find it. ALG showed up big time, putting out any hope of Toxic building momentum. Both games were one-sided to say the least, and not even the MVP potential of Hoon was enough to rally it for Toxic. Allegiance take the series in a quick 2-0. Match number 2 saw Drawn to Fame taking on Veni Vidi Vici. While VVV have certainly been improving week after week, they still found themselves a long way off when Drawn to Fame decided it was time to try hard. Showing a serious case of multiple personality disorder, DF completely turned around their week 2 performance, putting on a clinic against VVV. Swapping Yikes into the jungle, they pulled out some fantastic coordinated fights, begging the question, where was this team against ALG and Tribe? They take the series in a dominant 2-0. Day 2 dawned on a newly energized Toxic going head-to-head against Kranas Esports. Toxic really seemed to learn from their less than stellar Day 1 performance, tightening up their rotations and executing some truly solid combos. The player that needed to step up for their squad did, as Basic went off from the jungle position, laying down some impressive numbers and keeping up with the veterans on the roster, out-DPSing even Hoon. Game 2 saw more of the same as the straightforward composition of Toxic punished the poor positioning of Kranas, ending the series with less than 30 minutes of game time. Toxic show they can fight with their backs against the wall and take the series 2-0. Our final North American series of the weekend was our marquee matchup, and for good reason. The newly dubbed Tribe Gaming took on Allegiance. Both of these teams have been making claims to the throne of North America, and it was finally time to put those claims to the test. Game 1 started off in a way not many would have predicted, with Allegiance getting absolutely smacked. Tribe got off to a start against ALG, the likes of which we have never seen in NA, taking objectives and kills at a prodigious rate. They played their early laning composition to perfection. But the one aspect they neglected was overall map control, as the towers of ALG stood tall. They were able to weather the storm and mounted an insane late-game comeback, ramping up with multiple heroes and taking game number 1. Game number 2 once again saw Tribe attempting to punish early. However, this time ALG were prepared, using game 1 as a warm-up and exploiting the questionable positioning of Tribe. They were able to punish an over-aggressive beginnings and finally pay him back for all the trash talk. Rocker showed why he certainly won't be quitting anytime soon, as ALG take the series 2-0. And with that, Allegiance secure their spot squarely atop the NA standings, establishing their uncontested dominance of the North American region.